Wow. When did you lose your memory?
When? That's a difficult question. I suppose when I was born. I don't remember anything of my life. Assuming I had one.
We asked him everything we could think of: birthday, address, occupation, family, childhood. All he did was shake his head. Did you ask him...
I think he has generalized amnesia.
Did you ask him these bad boys? No?
It's a type of memory loss. People affected by it retain knowledge like language, social common sense, memorized facts, abilities they've learned. But anything that has to do with, themselves is just lost. It's a very serious condition. Most research suggests that it's mainly psychological, not physiological. But in very rare instances, it has been shown to result from severe head trauma.
Do you have any idea what might have caused it?
Maybe I had a really bad breakup?
Making a laughing sort of noise. But the expression didn't change. With the mask on, there was no way we could tell if he was smiling or not. But his voice sure didn't make it sound like he was.
Bullshit. This guy's obviously full of it. Don't tell me you're actually buying this.
Alright, McCree. Sorry, Cassidy. The duo's outburst was greeted with an awkward silence. It wasn't that we trusted the robot man, per se, only that it seemed clear he was in the same boat we were. There was a bracelet on his wrist, too. Once inspection revealed that his armor fit around the bracelet. In other words, the bracelet was attached to his arm like ours, and not simply part of his suit. I wouldn't say it's attached to his arm like ours. Just like ours, he had a 3 in it pair. The other 3, text was bright green. Clovis was also green. What are we again? We're red, right? Me and, Phi. How long we been there? Still hadn't entirely shaken the last traces of sleep out of my head. My brain felt foggy and cluttered. Had I been asleep for hours, days, there was no way to know. They'd taken my favorite watch and then grabbed me and given me the bracelet instead. And unless it happened to be 3 right now, it wasn't going to be very useful for telling the time. With no windows in the warehouse, it was impossible to even guess what time of day or night it was. Time could have stopped and we wouldn't have had the first idea. Hey yo, go to the store for me. Yeah, what do you need? The neon most pink paint you can find. You got a boss. No dice. This thing won't open.
Tell you that?
Okay, Quack, so far, you're at the bottom of the totem pole, kid.
There's a box here. Maybe it's some sort of locking thing, like the ones next to the elevators. I don't think it's a card reader, though.
You're doing pretty well for yourself, for being that you're from 1700s, so.
Hey,
huh?
What do you think that is? That graffiti over
What?
there. See, on the wall? Oh yes, that.
Two Milkmen Go Comedy?
What that was? Two Milkmen Go Comedy. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
They made a funny. Maybe he's saying that a pair of milkmen decided to become comedians. Still kinda sounds like nonsense though. To go comedy milkmen. Let's go, baby.
You heard me.
Oh, what? Yeah, I did. I just... What the heck? What's that supposed to mean?
It's an anagram.
An anagram?
They tried a lot of names before they worked it down to Tella. Come on, seriously? You've never heard of an anagram?
It's a kind of, wordplay where you move the letters around to create something else. Right?
Exactly. Watch.
With the tip of her boot, Phi spelled out 2 sentences in the dust on the floor. Two Milkmen Go Comedy, welcome to my kingdom. Welcome to my kingdom. Did you just like stare at it for like 20 minutes and like, you know what? This is probably what this is. Oh, okay. You switch it around. My first thought is to go comedy, Milkman. It's pretty funny, the Milkman. That makes sense. Huh?
Exactly. Seems like somebody was expecting us, doesn't it?
Yeah, but where are they? Pretty rude to invite somebody over and not even
True.
offer them a drink.
But you're assuming that Zero isn't one
True.
of us.
Tag yourself. Honestly, I was feeling Alice's. You can't see it, but
Huh?
Look, over there.
Shame on you, Fido. You can't say what I'm about to say before I say it. I've got a plan,
Zero.
you know. I can't just tell you everything at once. Although, things are starting to get exciting.
Where are you, you little bastard? Too scared to come out and face me like a man?
Are you an idiot? I'm a rabbit. You really think a talking rabbit is a real thing?
Of course I don't. You're some kind of CG rabbit or something, probably. That's not what I meant, though.
Oh! You meant you want to see the person who's controlling me? I guess God touched this one a little too hard.
What?
Weren't you listening to Fido? She's clever, you know.
wait. And you're saying
Well,
Zero was one of
yes.
us?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Are you really sure? You're responding to our questions and stuff right now. That means you're not just, like, a video somebody made. Wouldn't that mean that Zero would have to be controlling you and sending you answers right now? Because it doesn't look like anyone's doing that.
Well, of course they aren't. I'm an AI. I'm an
What?
artificial intelligence powered by a quantum computer. Zero is the one who built me, of course. So I guess that makes one of you my parent. Now, are you a mommy or a daddy? That would be telling. Now, with that said, I guess I should probably tell you that I'm not the one who brought you here. I mean, obviously, I don't even have a body. I'm just the facilitator for this facility. I just do what I'm told to do.
And what do you facilitate?
Didn't I say? The game, of course!
Of Nonary. Of the Nonary game, the Ambidex edition?
It's my job to make sure it runs smooth.
No,
Was your face frozen for like 20 minutes?
supposed to be over.
Here she goes again. With that damn smile.
So,
She knows something.
what is the Nonary game?
Nonary refers to a base 9 numeral system, but can also mean something that is, in some way, related to the number 9. Nona can be used as a prefix as well, where it means essentially the same thing. Therefore, it stands to reason that the Nonary game is a game that deals with the number 9 in some way.
Exactly. 9 is a very, very important number in this game. After all, 9 is your goal.
Goal?
Yes, goal.
Not like this emote? Oh,
You
dude.
see that door in front of you?
Quack, what are you doing?
That's your door. If you can open the door with a 9 on it, you can escape.
I'm talking my phone in. I'm trying to act up though, so.
what do we have to do to open it?
Yes. Let me explain. Look at your left wrists. You see the bracelet? Of course you do. Now, tell me, Fido, what number is on yours?
A 3.
What about the rest of you?
They're all the same. We've all got 3s.
Exactly. I'm going to call those numbers bracelet points. If you're feeling lazy, you can just call them BP. Only the people who can get their number to 9 or more will be able to open the door with a 9 on it and escape. See the box on the wall? That's how you'll get out. Anyone with a greater than or equal to 9 BP can pull that lever and the door will open. However, there are 3 rules you can't forget. 1. The number 9 door will only stay open for 9 seconds. When your time is up, it will close automatically, so be careful. 2. The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. It will close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck. 3. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho! If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door, and I'll just slip through when it's open. Well, that's not gonna happen. If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Well, what?
I really shouldn't say that yet. All you need to know is that anybody who tries to sneak out gets hit with a big penalty.
What the hell does that mean?
Down in front! I'll tell you later. Yes?
Why did you start making rabbit puns?
Cause I felt like it. I thought it might make me sound cute.
Never mind that. You still haven't told us what we need to know most. How do we get BP?
Oh, that's easy. Just use the ambidex room. If you like abbreviations, you can always call it the AB room instead.
You mean those
I don't need to.
elevators?
Gold Star!
So how do we go about using them?
How else do you use a room? You go in. No.
You mean through the hatches?
I had a hunch you might try that, so I closed those up tight while you were talking. So don't be hatching any hatch plans, you understand? I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this good warren are under my control.
How do we get in then? We tried the doors on the front. They're all locked.
There's a card reader next to each one, isn't there?
I mean, like, Zero could fit inside the hat, right?
Is slide a card through, and there you go.
Where do we find those key cards?
You don't got them. There weren't any in the warehouse.
Oh, well, no. Of course there wouldn't be any there.
Then where are they?
I think you'll find what you're looking for behind the chromatic doors. Right
Many
there.
doors.
You see the 3 free doors just to your right?
Huh? Hold on. I thought those doors were locked.
Quirk,
What?
you see those buttons on the sides of your watch? Can you press them at the same time?
Why?
To make little boys ask questions. Just press them, please. In fact, why doesn't everybody press their buttons as well?
Hey, what's
The
that
2
number?
digits on the left show hours, and the 2 on the right show minutes.
Does that mean it's 12:10 in the morning?
No!
Oh, the numbers are going down.
It's gone from 10 minutes to 9.
So...
Thank you, Math
that
Wizard.
would mean this must be counting down to something, right?
Correct. I don't explain the rest, do I?
I'm guessing this is the time until the chromatic doors unlock.
Ding 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 ding! Very impressive, Tenmioli! All right, let us review what we've learned. In 9 minutes, the chromatic doors will open automatically. However, just like the number 9 door, they won't stay open forever. You have 5 minutes. Once your time is up, the doors will close no matter what. So I hope you've gone through by then. That's just the primary door.
What?
Each door in this warren has a twin. Isn't that nice? The chromatic doors aren't any different. There's one door on this side, one door on the other side. Unfortunately, the secondary chromatic door on the other side is locked too.
Couldn't make it easy for us, could you?
Of course you'll all have to split up.
Split up?
Yep. Cleaver, can you tell me what the 3 primary colors are?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're the only person who hasn't talked to me. I try to communicate with as many people as I can. It helps me improve, you see. I'm trying to get into the rabbit of doing it all the time.
She's had a hell of a
Now,
birthday, man.
Answer my questions. Do you know what the 3 primary colors are? Well?
You mean red, green, and blue? You're supposed to be able to make any color by mixing them, right?
So which colors would you mix to get magenta?
Red and blue.
How about yellow?
What are you doing with your eye? Are you okay? Did you fall?
Green and red.
What if you wanted cyan?
Blue and green.
That's right! Now, take another look at the nice bracelets you're all wearing. Notice how they come in 3 vibrant colors?
Yeah. We get it already. The red and blue bracelets can open the secondary magenta door together. Green and red can open the yellow one. And blue and green can open the cyan door. I miss anything?
Wonderful! I think you rabbit. There is one other little thing, though.
You're talking about what happens if you've got 2 of the same color, right?
Yep. What do you think happens?
How the hell would I know?
The
If you
dye
wanna
is a
open
different
door,
color?
But all you've got is one color. Then you can use that to open a door with the complementary color to the one you've got.
I see. So if you've got red and red, then you can open the cyan door.
Okay.
Blue and blue can open the yellow door. And green can open the magenta door.
Right again! Looks like your brain hasn't rotted away yet, Tenmioli.
Just what the hell's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what it says. I was trying to compliment you, you know. Oh well. Let's continue, shall we? There are 2 types of bracelets, pairs and solos. That means there's 2 types of players too. Pairs and solos. In this game, the 2 members of a pair are considered to be a single entity, which means they share the same destiny. Isn't that a good deal? I mean, you get
So
to
would
feel
be a
like the one.
fee the entire fight? The entire time?
Unfortunately, it also means they can't split up. Aw, both members of a pair have to go through the same chromatic door. Solos don't have any restrictions like that, though.
Whose arm is it?
I
Oh,
mean,
this is Duo's.
Why would they? They're forever alone. But that means that they can go wherever they want. Yay! Now, let's take another look at all of your bracelets. We'll start with you, Siggy. What color is your bracelet?
Red.
Are you a pair or a solo? Fido is next.
My pair.
Tell us about your bracelet.
It's just like Sigma's, red in a pair.
What about you, Alas?
It's Red, and I'm a solo.
Bio, work.
Who the hell's Bio?
Blue. Pear.
Theo Bio? Okay, he's stinky.
Yeah, mine's the same.
Mooney, Cleaver, Tendioli, all at once.
I'm a blue solo. I'm a green pear.
Green solo.
And finally, who are you?
I'm... Let's see. I suppose you can call me... Kay.
I knew it. You were just lying about that amnesia crap.
I'm not lying. This was just a... how do I put it? A flash of insight, I suppose. I saw the letter K.
So, what does K have to do with anything?
I wish I knew. Sadly, I have no idea. Does it mean anything to you?
Asshole.
Come on now, boys. You can fight later. Now, Kay? Can I call you that?
Yes.
Hey, you can call me Kay.
I'm
Oh, can I call you
guessing
Kay?
your bracelet is the same as Clover's.
I guess you've been on ice
That's
for a
right.
while, Alice.
It says pear, and the text is green.
Okay, I'm glad we got all that bracelet business out of the way. Now, let us return to the subject at hand. How do you open the secondary door? So, Siggy, what would you do to get through the magenta door?
Fine, I can't split up since we're part of the same pair. So go with the blue. For Red, I guess that we should pair up with Luna, right?
Or
Since
you
I'm blue
could
solo.
work with Mr. Dio and me. We're blue
Wah, wah,
too.
wah, wah.
Whoops! Oh, celery sticks! I forgot to tell you. You have to have exactly 3 people in your group to open the secondary door. That means you can't have 2 people, or 4 people, or, well, anything other than 3, really.
Your only choice is to pair up with Luna.
And I guess I should probably tell you that the secondary door won't open until the primary door closes. It's made that way to keep out cheaters. We didn't want a 4th or 5th person just running in at the last minute like, ah, wait for me! When the right people open the door. But if the primary door closes first, then that's impossible! You see, it all makes sense. And you might have run a hair too long in my explanation, but now I'm all done. Any questions?
Took a moment to go over everything we'd learned so far. What do I have to do to escape? Open the number 9 door. How do I open the number 9 door? I either get 9 or more bracelet points. How do I get more BP? I don't have the whole answer to that one yet, but it looks like I got to head into the Ambidex room to get it. How do I get into the Ambidex room? I need the key card for that. Where is the key card? Zero said it's on the other side of one of the chromatic doors. What do I do? What do I do to open the primary city? Nothing. Actually, apparently it just opens. I just don't have a certain amount of time. Pressing the buttons on the both sides of the bracelet simultaneously show how much time is remaining. How do I get through the secondary door? Starters, there's a limit to how many people can go in. Specifically, 3 people. Combining the colors on the bracelets of those 3 people gives you the same color as the door, and the door will open if everyone has the same color. Then you can go open doors with the color's complementary color. Matching red plus blue equals magenta, green plus red equals yellow, blue plus green is cyan. Complementary red plus red equals cyan, blue plus yellow, green green magenta.
Good? Excellent. It looks like none of you have any questions. Yay!
Huh? No, wait. No questions. Of course we have questions. What's the point of this game? Why'd you take us? Where are we? And who the heck is this real Zero?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Oh, so sorry, guys, but it looks like your time's up. You better hop to it and get those secondary doors open.
Fuck that! We aren't gonna open shit! You can take your lamery game and shove it up your ass.
He's so
you think
clever.
we're just gonna swallow your psychotic crap and play along? You've got another thing coming, you smart-ass little rodent.
I'm a rabbit.
Shut up!
Well, shoot. I thought you might say that. Unfortunately, you have no choice but to follow the rules.
Why is that?
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll
what?
They'll be penalized.
You keep saying that. What the hell is this penalty anyway?
Well, death.
Shunk, 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 shunk.
Your bracelets contain 2 drugs. The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called Tubocurarine. Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
Ka-chunk.
First is the Soparil, which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the Tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles. I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away. You should know that the Soparil is only there out of the kindness of Zero's heart. Oh, and I mean the real Zero. Not me. Zero just doesn't want to see anybody suffer. Isn't that just so compassionate? If I had a heart, it'd be melting right now. Anyway, all it means is that you'll die pretty painlessly, so hey, there's nothing to worry about, really. Of course, none of that will happen if you just follow the rules.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Well then, looks like it's time for me to hop on out of here.
Hoppy hop hop hop.
Guys, see you all later. Have a nice trap.
Let me out of here. So there was poison in the bracelet. Seemed a little hard to believe, but it wasn't like I had anything other than a computer-generated rabbit say either way. What were we going to do? There was a lot to think about. We didn't have very much time.
What are we waiting for? We need to go.
Oh, sorry, that was
We need to
Lunazar.
get through these other doors.
But how do we figure out which door to go through?
You still don't get it?
Not like this emote.
Fine. Just pay attention, we don't have much time. Zero's explanation was pretty confusing, so let me put it in small words for you. There
Was
are
it
only
confusing?
3 possible options. Option A. Sigma and I pair up with Luna. Our red and her blue can open the magenta door. That would mean Clover and Kay would go with Alice. Their green goes with her red to make yellow. That just leaves Dio and Quark as the blue pair, and Tenmyoji as the green solo. The only door they can open is the cyan one. Got it? Option B. Sigma and I go with Tenmyoji, so we can use red and green to make yellow for that door. That means Clover and Kay pair up with Luna to open the cyan door. This leaves Dio and Quark with Alice, and together, they can open up the magenta door. And finally, option C would be where we pair up with like colors to open complementary colored doors. That means Sigma, Alice, and I go through the cyan door, Clover, Kay, and Tenmyoji go through the magenta door, and Dio, Quark, and Luna go through the yellow door. Problem is, which do we choose?
Please, Sigma, choose something.
Why is it the Sigma? What? Wait, what?
If you don't
Why
want
me?
to, then maybe Alice or Clover can choose. Or Tenmyoji or Dio or anyone. Once one person chooses, everyone else's decisions will be made for them. But please, you have to hurry. We're almost out of time.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Alright. I'll pick. Nobody seemed upset, but they probably knew as well as I did that we don't have time for bickering. I took a deep breath and spoke. Okay, fine, I will. go through with Alice. Maybe she'll give us an insight on what happened after the credits in the first game. I think I'd like to go with Alice. Get the cyan door.
Yeah,
That'll
sure.
with you guys.
That means Quark and I are getting paired with Luna.
No one's as far away from Quark, I don't care.
Miss Luna's nice.
That's fine with me, too. We'll take the yellow door then, right?
I'm going to see if Clover could come, but I mean, obviously, once we find out they can do pairs.
That means Clover
Okay.
and I will take the purple door with Tenmyoji.
Aw, I wanted to go with Alice.
Something wrong with me?
Well, no, not wrong.
Okay, what is it then?
Well, you're really gonna make me say it? You're old.
Got him.
Well, I'll have you know I'm as spry as I was when I was 20.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We don't have time for this. We need to go.
You're getting an earful later, young lady.
Yeah, whatever.
3, 2, 1,
I just want
0.
to go with somebody we know.
Chromatic doors closing.
For a chunk. Is that a
The
hallway?
door said crew quarters. People probably stayed here.
There are numbers on each of the doors. So they're room 1, room 2, room 3, etc.
Guess we might as well start by opening one of them. I would have picked 3 first, but I mean, that's fine. Schrodinger's cat. Schrodinger's balls.
Looks like we were right. This place really says someone lives here.
We're lived.
Yep,
Bed and everything.
But who would be spending the night in a place like this?
it looks too plain to be a guest room. This room probably belonged to a laborer or some kind of blue-collar worker. Guess this is where the people who worked here stayed.
But what were they
Beats me.
working on?
Why would I know that anyway? I don't know what this place is any more than you do. Your guess is as good as mine.
Do you think it might be a coal mine? Or maybe they're drilling for oil or something.
What are you going on about? This looks like a place where people would stay if
know
they
about
drilled for
that.
oil. What do you
wanna
think
go
this
have
all
a
leads to? Yeah. No luck. Looks like it's
No
locked.
getting out of the hallway until we can unlock it then, I guess.
Looks that way.
Alright, let's split up and have a look at these cabins. Zero told us that there are key cards we can use to open the AB rooms. Maybe there's one hidden in here somewhere. Let's get started. The Nod, Fi, and Alice both moved off to start looking. Fi headed to room 4 and Alice went to room 2. Because I'll be in room 1. Seek a way out. Shling. Sorry, our phone isn't connected. Appears to be the internal line button. One probably means room 1. That's the room I'm in right now, so I'll probably call here. This probably just wouldn't do anything. I mean, it's not like you can call yourself with only one phone. There's no harm in trying, right? Nope, nothing. Pressing the one button's probably pretty pointless. See what be room 2. Look, that be the Alice. Let's give it a shot. Holy crap. You were frozen for like 200 years? 150 years? You know how to use a telephone? Who is this? Oh, hey Alice, so you are there. Sigma, is that you? Yeah. Where are you calling from? Room 1. That's right next door. Why did you call me? You could just walk. Wait a minute. What's wrong? There's something on the display. It says 25 asterisk asterisk. 25 star star. Do you think it's a clue? Well, I'm going to look around this room a little more. See you later. Turn a line button. If you're next to room 3, might as well try pressing it. No phone numbers associated with this button. What? Weird. Why can't I call room 3? Turn a line button. 4 means next to room 4. That's Fee's room, right? Fi's room. Who's this? Just me. Better than Justice, I suppose. Really? You can do better than that. Hanging up. Come on, wait. What do you want? And where are you calling from? Room 1. Ah, I guess I have some kind of internal line. Seems like that. Seems like it. So what is it, you? Huh? What's this? Agricola 92? I didn't know you were in German-style board game farming simulations. Whoops, I meant asterisk 92. How on earth could you get those two mixed up? That's what it says on the phone display. 92. Maybe it's a clue. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to searching this room. Call me if you find anything else. This is room 3. No tape has been inserted. Answering machine will not function. What does that mean? Where should I call next? It's never going to connect to anything. That was fun. The 3 connected panels behind the phone look like some sort of mirror. Surface is kind of matte. Isn't very reflective, but the light is good, so it's easy to see what's on it, or would be if there was anything on it. Several plates are attached to one another. They look kind of like a mirror. Some red dashes displayed on it. Darn, it's locked. I think this panel here is well unlocked, but nothing happens when I push the buttons. Got a keyhole on the top there? Probably need the key or something. There's a book on top of the desk. Let me see here. It's called, how the heck do I pronounce that? Schrodinger's cat? There's a kitty on the cover. Isn't that just precious? Whoops, there it goes. It's looking at talking like a cat when I talk about a cat. Sigma, what the hell are you talking about? Let's see what's in here. Looks like all sorts of sciencey stuff. I have no idea what any of this means. I don't think this is part of any puzzle, so I'm just gonna leave it here. A desk, huh? Looks like the table's made of glass. There's no drawer though. Drawer sticking out of the desk, but there's nothing in it. Since the top of the desk is made of glass, I should be able to see anything I put in the drawer. What's this? I don't think it's a stain. Triangle, a leaf, thing, and another triangle. What's that thing on the right? Looks like a silhouette of a fox. Bro. It's been pretty lonely at night, huh? Huh? What's this? There's a human silhouette drawn in white on the bed. The area where the left knee would be has been ripped out. I wonder if that means anything. Can I interact with the bolt? Darn. Handcuffs from the door. Can't open it. Fine, I should be checking out this room. I'll see how she's doing. Oh, hello, Sigma. Find anything? Not really. Oh. Hey, when I called you, you said something that showed up on the display, right? Yeah, it said 9-2. As soon as the call was over, it disappeared. I think this blatantly works when you're on the phone. So I can call Alice from this phone, okay. Other gods, I never thought I'd see one. What? Scratch off the silver part with the coins so you can see the naughty stuff. It's the ultimate interactive poster technology? Interactive? What teenage boy doesn't dream of something like this? Bro, you're 34. The excitement, the anticipation, finally the reveal. You look pretty excited. Awesome pin up on the poster wall. Maybe if I had a coin or something, I could scrape this silver part off with. Something on top of the desk? Yeah, it's a piece of metal. Kind of cylindrical. Part of a key. That's interesting. What? Have you seen this before? Yeah, well, not like this, but it's similar patterns in the other rooms. All right next to the desk too, just like this one. Have you figured it out yet? No, not yet. Oh. Man, not again. Again? Silhouette? Did you see one in another room? Yeah, I saw another one just like this. It had a hole torn around the ankle too. Had a hole, but it was somewhere else. Later. Oh, all ice. Well, before we do more, I will be right back. Because I feel like trash, I'm gonna switch my lights a little bit.